Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older Black women should tell younger Black women and don't. Girls, guard your image, but don't let it guard you. One of my biggest regrets as a woman who's approaching 50, hey girl, how you doing? It's the amount of time I spent trying to please other people. And this is with the understanding that I was not a traditional people pleaser. I was never overly concerned with whether or not people liked me. I made a serious effort to be liked, especially in the workplace, because it would make my life easier. You see what I'm saying? But here in my spirit where it counted, no, everybody's everybody. You can do you, I'm gonna do me, because I can control this. I can't control that. But I realize you become quite introspective as you age. I still spent way too much time guarding my image, not in a protective of me and my identity way, but in a way where I was trying to fit into a path or a box that was never meant for me, first of all, and certainly never fit. If I had it all to do over again, I would never spend as much time and energy as I did trying to make people like me, trying to present the type of image the world wanted to see. Because frankly, I don't think the world really wants to see anything good from a Black woman. I think they want to see what they feel comfortable with. And what they feel comfortable with, sadly, is quite low. It's very base. It's not ambitious in any way. It's not really positive all the time. I'm speaking generalities, of course. Obviously, this is not for everything or everybody. But I spent too much time worrying about my image and how I was perceived in other people's eyes, and far too little time cultivating the inner knowing of who I am and why me is okay or might need a little work. Had I done that, I would have realized a lot earlier what a joyful person I am. I'm the girl that people will come to the party and say, oh, I see that girl, this party gonna be lit. I'm that girl. You know what I mean? I don't go anywhere to have a bad time. Jealousy, envy, these base things, they have never been a part of my makeup. I've always been somebody who encouraged other people, regardless of gender, race, situation, fat, small, this, that. I do not care, because I always believe that we're all children of God. And if we're all the same in His eyes, then who am I to say different? But I still spent too much time. And I think that's societal conditioning at play, worrying about what is my image on the world stage. And had I spent less time worrying about the world's view of me and more time perfecting my own view, well, in the words of Holly Golightly in Breakfast at Tiffany's, the mind reels. The intentional living path I'm on now, my hyper focus on living well, the intentionality, discipline, and focus that I have perfected to ensure that I am my very best at all times. Best as in what I think. Where would I be? If I can say one thing to you, all the young Black women out there, you do have to play the game. Play the game. You have to live in the world with other people. It's important to be liked and to get along, especially if you work in traditional workplaces. But it's not the be-all, end-all. It's just as important, if not more so, for you to like yourself, for you to craft the image that you can be proud of, and for you to understand everything about who you are so that you can patch her up or pat her on the back or whatever's appropriate in that moment, because your relationship with yourself is always going to evolve. Or at least it should, because you should always be moving forward, onward, upward. Think about that. Put it in the comments. What's one thing with regard to your image that you've learned recently? Let me know. And that ends my TED Talk for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.